Welcome to episode 25 of the LorainCounty.com Business Insights Podcast. I'm your host, Ed Skimmon, and today we're talking with Lisa Hutson, Director of ONE Lorain County. Join us as Lisa talks about the organization's focus on economic development across four key areas: business attraction, business retention and expansion, site development, and workforce development. She also shares insights on the collaborative efforts with local schools, colleges, and vocational institutions, and government agencies, and reflects on the personal challenges and rewards of starting the organization. I first met Lisa nearly a decade ago when she was director of the Small Business Development Center at Lorain County Community College. In that role, she was instrumental in supporting hundreds of local businesses. As a member of the Lorain County Chamber of Commerce Executive Committee, I was fortunate enough to participate in the early discussions and eventual formation of ONE Lorain County. I was thrilled when I learned that Lisa Hutson had accepted the position as its founding director. Countywide cooperative economic development requires the collaboration of many stakeholders. But when government agencies, educational institutions, nonprofit organizations, community groups, and businesses are aligned, the impact can be substantial, leading to sustained economic growth, job creation, stronger communities, and improved quality of life for residents. Here is my conversation with Lisa Hutson.
Lisa Hutson with ONE Lorain County, and I am the director.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for joining us and sharing your insights. Could you provide an overview of ONE Lorain County?
ONE Lorain County is a private nonprofit focused on economic development for all of Lorain County.
Could you elaborate on the work that ONE Lorain County is doing? What programs and services are you involved in?
We really focus on four main areas of economic development. The first being business attraction, really helping new businesses come into the county. The second is business retention and expansion. We help our businesses that are currently here grow, expand, help them find funding, resources to support that growth. The next area is site development. So we're very lucky in Lorain County that we have land and buildings available. Just a lot of those properties and sites are not really what we call dig ready. And to be competitive with other areas of the country, we really need to get our sites more developed. So when site developers come in, we can show them all of our great work, and things like the environmental assessments are done, utilities are ready, it's zoned properly, and that really makes us more competitive with those site developers. And lastly is workforce development. Now, we're not going to do programming to train more welders, but we really help to make sure that the messaging and the needs of our employers are connected with our education resources so that the training and development and education of our future employees really matches the needs of our employers.
Economic development involves lots of different participants: local, county, and state government, local schools, colleges, vocational schools, and workforce agencies, and other nonprofits. Could you tell us about the collaborative efforts that you're involved with?
So ONE Lorain County is a new organization. I started in October of 2023, and I have to say the support that we've received not only from our local businesses, local communities, and the philanthropic organizations has been great. Everything you just mentioned, we work with them. So I'm very lucky. I share office space with the Chamber of Commerce, but we're next door to the Lorain County Community and Economic Development team. So we all work very closely. And then we work very closely with Team MEO, which is the regional nonprofit economic development, which then partners with Jobs Ohio, the statewide organization. But whether it's other nonprofits, higher education, Lorain County Community College has been a great supporter, as well as others. We work with the Manufacturing Sector Partnership here in Lorain County, Manufacturing Works, Magnet, just you name it. I couldn't be happier with the level of collaboration in Lorain County. And when I talk to some of my counterparts in other parts of the state, that doesn't happen in every county. So we're very fortunate here.
How is ONE Lorain County funded?
Our funding really comes from three main resources. So that's local businesses. So we have investors from the local business community, from different communities throughout Lorain County, as well as the philanthropic organizations.
Could you talk about the value that ONE Lorain County creates or hopes to create that accrues beyond just the businesses that directly work with you? How does the community, the county, residents benefit from ONE Lorain County and the work that you're doing?
Before ONE Lorain County, We hadn't had a nonprofit economic development organization for about 8 years, and we missed out on opportunities. A lot of businesses don't want to work directly with government agencies because of the requests for public records. Businesses are private about their growth, whether it's a new business looking to come in or our existing businesses. Government definitely serves a role, but sometimes it's not the first role that a business needs to connect with. So to be able to have those conversations, initiate the process, and keep confidentiality for those businesses is really important. And then as our businesses grow, a new business comes in, that provides opportunities, jobs for everyone who lives here. A thriving economy really benefits everyone. One of our pillars is really to help make sure that as we grow the Lorain County economy, that it grows for everyone so that everyone is being able to live in that thriving environment.
In the time that you've been with One Lorain County, what has surprised you?
Starting an organization from the ground up takes a lot longer and more work than you ever think it's going to. I have to say, my board of directors is really supportive. And like I said, the community has been really supportive. But a lot of just the core operations and processes weren't well established. So getting all that in place has been interesting, fun, but taken a lot longer than we thought. And currently, I'm the only employee of One Lorain County. Hopefully, we're going to change that before the end of the year. And that also has been a unique challenge.
How do you measure success at One Lorain County? What metrics do you use to know that you're accomplishing your objectives?
Our biggest metrics is how many dollars outside of Lorain County are we bringing into Lorain County? There are a lot of funding opportunities at the state and regional level, and we have missed out on some of those. And so I want to make sure that we maximize those dollars getting into the hands of businesses in Lorain County. So that's probably one of my biggest metrics. And then just expansion of our current businesses. How many businesses do I get out to meet and greet and know about One Lorain County so that even if they're not ready to expand or grow or change anything today, that they know that they can contact me down the road and there is always going to be a stream of resources available to them. So those are really the two biggest metrics that I'm focused on.
What trends do you see in Lorain County and in economic development in general, and how are you adapting to these changes?
The collaboration piece is definitely a trend that I think collaboration, both at the county and the local community level, is improving. And excited to see things like the county doing their strategic planning and the level of involvement of different organizations and citizens who have participated in that. I think, too, in the collaboration department, more around sites. There's several large sites that we are working with the state and regional to become really marketable, attractive sites that could really bring major employers into the region. And to see people getting behind it and the work getting done and several organizations collaborating on that has been really exciting.
Let's switch over and talk a little bit about you. What's your background and what led you to this position?
Earlier in my career, I was in banking at the branch level, so working with retail banking, then changed to business commercial banking, so helping, again, those businesses grow in a different way. Then back in 2012, I went to Lorain County Community College with their Small Business Development Center. So that was really focused on supporting smaller businesses, entrepreneurs, startups, and smaller businesses grow their business acumen and help support their growth. And I was there until I came to One Lorain County in October. It's been interesting to make that switch from focused on smaller businesses to now focus on larger businesses. But it's great to have that background and to know that the SBDC is still a really great partner. And I can refer clients who are a better fit there and get them the services that they need.
Going forward, what are your personal goals? What would you still like to accomplish?
Anybody you talk to at the state level, the regional level, all see Lorain County as on the cusp and just brimming with opportunity. So that's what I'm really excited about, and just hope to see Lorain County continue to thrive.
Outside of work, what are your hobbies and interests, and how do they help to recharge you?
I love to read. I'm an avid reader of all things, but probably I'm most passionate about animals. And I not only have 4 dogs of my own, but I foster. I usually always have 5 dogs at my house and a cat. So they take up a lot of times, but just supporting animal organizations and love to spend time with my friends and family.
What's the best way for people to get more information on One Lorain County and connect with you?
We are working on our website, and I'm hoping it's going to be up anytime very shortly, but probably emailing me. And my email is lhutson@oneloraincounty.com. Feel free to connect with me, or we're also on Facebook and LinkedIn for social media.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for your time and your insight.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the LorainCounty.com Business Insights Podcast. We hope you found this conversation informative and that it provided some ideas that will help your business continue to grow. Please follow us on your favorite podcast platform to hear each episode where we shine a spotlight on local resources that will boost your business. And we want to hear from you. Email ed@loraincounty.com to share your feedback and topic ideas.